What's going on, everybody? My name is Michael Beer, and this is my review for the movie F9, The Fast Saga. They actually called it F9, The Fast Saga. The audacity. Let's do the review.
Hold on.
Tell me you're not thinking what I think you're thinking. There's no bridge!
Oh, hell no.
And so guys, the movie F9, The Fast Saga is directed by Justin Lin, and it stars Vin Diesel and the rest of the crew who are here to save the world from global catastrophe. What am I talking about? Well, let's jump into the synopsis of this movie. This movie, the Fast crew has spread out all over the globe and kind of laid low because Cypher's still out there somewhere. Played by Charlize Theron. She's out there somewhere and they don't know where, so they're kind of laying low wherever they're at. They have little contingency plans in case she ever shows up. And one day, while Vin Diesel is working on his car with his son nearby, and Michelle Rodriguez comes out and they're all talking, here comes a Jeep. And they're like, gotta go to the plan. And so they grab their shotguns, they get their AK-47s, and they're like, hold up. And boom, it's Tyrese. And he's like, hey, I got a joke to say. And it's like, oh, okay, it's Tyrese, cool. And then Tyrese comes over and he's like, hey, Mr. Nobody, played by Kurt Russell from the other movies, and he sent them a transmission. He's like, you guys, I need the Fast 9 crew. I need you guys to come help me. And so they're like, oh, well, we got to go do whatever he needs us to do. So let's go. And Dom's like, no, I'm not about that life anymore. I'm done with it all. Never mind. It's bullshit. He goes the next day.
You don't turn your back on family.
And what they get to is a crash site. And there's a piece of technology in there that they need to retrieve. So they retrieve the technology and they take off, and then boom, here comes all these military guys trying to stop them. And Tyrese makes a joke about how he can't get hurt anymore. He gets shot like 50 times and the bullets just stop in his jacket. That's a plot line they use in this movie. We're going to get to that later. So finally, to sum up the plot of this movie, here comes John Cena. Boom, Mustang opens and he grabs the ball. Now that's probably my favorite part of this movie. Honestly, it's my favorite shot from this movie. When John Cena first arrives, he throws open the door of a Mustang and grabs the piece of technology that they were looking for, looks at Dom, closes the door, and takes off. And it's pretty cool because Dom is a Dodge Challenger guy, and now John Cena is a Ford Mustang guy. If you know anything about the two groups, those two groups kind of go head to head. I side with the Challenger guys, for obvious reasons. But that is my favorite part of the movie, and yeah, so from there, it's Vin Diesel going after his brother, played by John Cena, which is ridiculous, but it's him going after his brother, trying to find this technology and stop them from creating a global catastrophe. So with that out of the way, let's jump into some things I like, some things I dislike, and I'll give you a rating. The first thing I like about this movie, as ridiculous as it seems with Vin Diesel having a brother, regardless of the fact that it's played by John Cena and they look absolutely nothing alike, the thing I liked about this movie was they gave a backstory to them and it made sense. I was actually okay with that. I don't want to spoil it, but some things happen between John Cena and Vin Diesel in their past, and the movie spends a lot of time in their past kind of going over things with two actors that, again, look nothing like their future actors, but they're like, it doesn't matter because it's the fast world where nothing needs to matter. But I did like that they explained why they were upset with each other, and it actually worked out for me. I didn't hate that. After that, though, guys, there's not much more I like about this movie. This movie fell flat when it came to just about everything else, so let's jump into things I dislike. First thing I dislike about this movie, well, I hate that they decide it's time to go to space.
Really? Duct tape? You acting like we on our way to Home Depot. Hunter! No, Ted! I don't want to die!
I hate that. It was ridiculous. It never needed to happen. I think it started as a meme, and somebody in the writing room was like, that's gold. We're going to space. That's what the fans want. The fans want it. No, the fans want racing. And you get maybe 2 races in this entire movie. I think 2, maybe 1. And it's a flashback scene. That's what I'm missing. That's what I need Fast 10 to be. I know there's going to be one. So the next Fast and Furious movie, it needs to be about the races, because that's where my issue was with this movie and with 8. 7 was fine because there was a story arc there. You know, 5 is my favorite one. I love 5. And they do cut out some of the races in that movie too, but there's a great story arc between 5, 6, and 7 that happens, and it's almost a perfect trilogy, and it's like, hey, cut it off. But they were like, no, F8 of the Furious is coming out now, and now they're F9, the Fast Saga, because we got to keep going. They're just like finding reasons to keep going. And I understand it's $1 billion franchise, so why wouldn't you keep going? I don't have a problem with that. And I like the characters in this movie. You know, I enjoy Ludacris, I enjoy Tyrese, I enjoy Michelle Rodriguez, Vin Diesel. I enjoy those characters, but I don't need them in space. I don't need them going on world-saving missions anymore. It doesn't make any sense. They've taken The Rock out, who was probably the only one in the group that looked like he would go on a world-saving mission. The rest of them just looked like street racers. But no, they're in space and they're doing crazy stuff, and I have a problem with that because it's not what Fast and Furious should be. I'm going on a tangent here, but the Fast and Furious franchise is one of my favorite ones. I love the first movie. The second movie and third movie are fun movies. I love 5. I think 6 is good. I think 7's good. I think 4 is good. But it really started to go downhill for me in part 8 when they were literally on a world-saving mission. Like, it's a world-saving mission. And I rode with them. And I was like, okay, we'll see how it goes. And then 9, it's another world-saving mission. And it's to the point where it's so unbelievable, it's funny. I'm in the theater with everyone and we're laughing at these tension moments because everyone knows there's no real stakes. They said at the beginning of the movie that no one can get hurt. And that's a problem for me. That's a problem I have, and there's a problem that I will probably have the next time I view this movie. And then if there's a part 10, which I can only imagine there will be, at least Hobbs and Shaw, like, he had Idris Elba saying, I'm the Black Superman, and he was head to toe, like, had metal in him, and he was like a robot, and at least they knew what they were, and they were like, well, this is a superhero movie, so that's why, you know, The Rock can hold a helicopter and a Jeep at the same time, and that's why Jason Statham can do crazy stunts, because this is basically a superhero franchise. But the Fast and Furious franchise, I feel like it won't commit. Either make them all superhero, invincible people that can't get hurt, or kill one of them for real. They can't even kill somebody in these movies. The trailer showed Han coming back. I thought maybe it was a twin. I was like, maybe they're just gonna go the twin route. No, they don't go the twin route. It's real. Guys, I guess at the end of the day, I didn't hate this movie. I just hated some of the choices they decided to make. And I've hated the choices they've been making for at least a movie and a half, because there were some choices in Fast 7, don't forget, when Dom punched a building and it crumbled, and that's how they stopped Jason Statham, because both of it have it in their contracts that they can't beat each other. It's just, you know, it's getting real ridiculous. Somebody's got to just chill. But yeah, that's my issues with this movie. Those are my thoughts on this movie. I didn't think this would turn into a rant about my issues with Fast and Furious, but it did. I enjoyed the movie overall. Like I said, it was a good theater experience. It was the first full theater I've been in over a year. Every seat was packed. I mean, I was there alone by myself, and there were 2 people on the side of me that I didn't know, and we were all just having a good time eating popcorn. Not out of the same bucket, because that'd be weird. With all that being said, guys, gotta go ahead and give the movie this rating. Yes, at least the memes have been amazing. And that's my movie review. Guys, if you enjoyed this movie review, hit the like button. If you want to share this movie review with your friends, make sure that by hitting the share button. If you've seen F9, the Fast Saga, and you want to put your comments and thoughts in the comment section down below, let's go back and forth. I love talking with you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.